Nami sleeping on me today. So music might be too loud, huh? Nami, why are you so clingy today? Nami's so clingy. Let me raise the chair so you guys can see her. Garsha, thanks so much for the 5 months. Welcome back. And Electro Rug, thanks so much for the 2 months. Poner with the 19 months. Hello, hello. Nami, why are you so shy? Where are you looking? Does this stream have HBCP drops? Yeah, if you watch enough, you might get a free HBCP from honeybush. Thespian OW, thanks so much for the tier 1 sub. How's everyone's Friday? But the form factor is ill? Yo, why are you hating on the CP layout? Mr. Neon, thanks so much for the Twitch Prime sub. Peter Poppins, thanks so much for the Twitch Prime sub. Because it has CP in the name? What's wrong with CP? Why you not like CP, Mr. Soran? Oh, TOS. I see. Oh my goodness, Mr. World Eater Mods. Thank you so much for the tip. I built 4 keys in a month because of you, lol. Love the content. My wallet doesn't though. 4 keyboards. Wow. What are your 4 keyboards? And GK Sama, thank you so much for the tier 1 sub. Clipped? Alright, you guys are all disgusting for what we were talking about. If that's the first thing that comes to your mind, you guys are gross. Where's Luffy? Luffy is somewhere in the house. Look at her paws, it's all scrunched up. Do alias housings still work to make MX Zilents? Yes, alias housings you can use. Oh, alright, now you're leaving. Thank. Finally stream. Hi, can you recommend me switches for gaming? Valorant. This is how I start my mornings. No. You should get a switch tester. See which switch you like. That is the best switch for Valorant. What's up, Nathan? How's your Friday? It's good. Kind of early. I stayed up last night for a little bit. Do you think the Kale speed sobers are any good? No. Pseudo Llama, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime sub. Dylan Wishheimer, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime sub. Do you prefer Kretox or Tribosys? Depends on my mood. I don't think one is better than the other. My left side space is not the same as my right side space. How do I fix that? Are you using PBT keycaps? Is there an efficient way to lube? Ooh, efficient way to lube. I would say bag lubing is pretty efficient. Doesn't mean it's necessarily a better method, but sometimes there are use cases where bag lubing is fine. Oh, we got the scam train started. Nathan, what's too much for an aftermarket? What's too much for an aftermarket number 2? Number 2 revision 1 or number 2 the OG. And if it's the OG, the contemporary red, or the stainless steel, I think they all go for different prices, all three of them. Let me go get my Scam Train bottle. Whoopee. Look at how long Luffy is now. What a good belly rub, Luffy. Ow, why are you kicking? Ah!
Good morning, Nathan.
Why are you looking at me like that? Ow. Ah! I think, Mitch, I said you saw number 2 revision 1. I actually don't know what they're going for nowadays. Number 2 revision 1. Those probably go for, I want to say sub 2K. Have many number 2 revision 1s been sold? Around 2K maybe? Aftermarket? PP Pant, thanks so much for the bits. World Eater Mars, thanks for another tip. Whoa. Tofu 60% acrylic with Gap Black inks. GMK with Zilents V2 67 gram. Some crappy Banggood keyboard with TTC gold reds and the Tofu 65. Oh, nice, nice, nice. Mineral Villaret, thanks so much for the bits. Good morning. Pumpkin, thanks so much for the bits. Hello, hello. Lightweight TV with the tier 1 sub. Marinara Attic with the 2 months. Nordhill with the tier 1 sub. Code Monkeys with the 13 months. Schneef with the Twitch Prime sub. Mellow Cola with the Twitch Prime sub. Thank you, thank you. You can show fighting with Luffy? What? Yo, Mr. Jeff Leopard, welcome back for 1 year. How have you been? Hello, hello. All right, is it time for the build? Before we build. Wait, is this? Maybe this might be Mr. Honeybush's personal address. I'll just do that. I'm only here for the HBCP? Wow, toxic. Not here for me. What's that cricket board on top? Yeah, I wonder what kind of trash board this is up here, Mr. Jack Static. So we are building a keyboard for Mr. Woops today. For Woops 65, we have built. I've built him 3 CP 1800s already. And this man wants a 4th. Well, a 3rd. He gave one of them away. But he started off with the Kbd Fans 19X. And now he wanted to upgrade to the big boy. The big boy custom. Needed to input muchos números. Show the precision file job? Wait, I don't even know where you filed. I didn't even know this plate was filed. Oh, exactly, says honeybush. Oh, no, I see a little bit. Left stab spot, 625. Supposedly this was hand filed. Oh, I see it down here. I see. This precision. Alright, let's open this board up. I believe today's color is different from all the other HBCPs we have seen on my channel. So God bless. Finally, some new visuals. Hi, Def didn't say that to you before. Also, I forgot to tweet today. Hold on. Completely forgot to tweet. Twitter.com. Ooh, thank you so much for the level 2 train hype, everyone, today. Building another keyboard for Mr. Woops. He's finally upgrading to a big boy custom. I have a feeling he's probably asleep. All right. Fitzva, thanks so much for the 7 months. Gollum HD, thanks so much for the 300 bits. What do you think of Holy Panda switches? I personally like them. World Eater Moss, thanks so much for the 6 months. And Patesma, thank you so I forget. Patesma, thank you so much for the tip. I need help. I built my Tokyo 60 yesterday and the PCB works, but when I type nothing happens. I've tried VIA and QMK. If the PCB works, but when you type nothing happens, maybe either it's not flashed, the layout, or you're not plugging in your USB cable all the way. Overloss, thank you so much for the 2 months. Hope all is well. Yeah, I've been doing great so far. C grade, thank you so much for 3 months. Oh, we have Miss Jessica in chat. Hello, hello. Have you seen Camellia by any chance, Jessica? At least that's what someone has told me. Okay, let's see what's in here. Oh, we have the man himself, Mr. Woops. Well, we gotta show off this beautiful plate today. This is the plate. Are you ready to see the case, Whoops? I don't think Whoops has even seen the case. Whoops actually does not know what this case looks like, I think. Unless Mr. honeybush sent him a tease. I've only seen concepts? Ooh. I also have not seen this color in person, so. Ooh. May have. You ever gonna do a Clip AT build? I believe people have requested for one. I might have one in the pipeline. Purple collie? Well, no, it's not purple. It says black here. We do not have the purple polycarb today. You guys ready? Ooh, there's the keyboard. Mr. Todd, thank you so much for the bits. Chert, thank you so much for the bits as well. What is this level 3 hype train notification I just got when joining the stream? It's just a Twitch feature. Nothing too important. Yeah, it just means within a certain period of time, we hit a level 3 amount of hype. Comes with this very nice and thick microfiber cloth. A third build for Woops. This is technically Woops' fourth keyboard from me. But he gave one away. One of the three that he originally got, he gave away to one of his viewers. And then now he's upgrading to this big boy custom. Yo, this black and brass aesthetics. Ooh wee. The side profile.
Taeha.
Ooh, no mismatch. Let's go. Matching top and bottom. And, oh, it's just lighting. That's just lighting. And the bottom. Ooh. Look at this brass weight. The Goose Chase, thank you so much for the 100 bits. McMax, thank you so much for the 13 months. Yo, welcome back. Alright. Oh, let's weigh this. I'm pretty sure, Whoops, you have to be ready to do some lifting. I think this might weigh more than your current keyboard. Unbuilt. And it's completely teared. Yeah, it does have this nice subtle curve on the back. The curve is very sexy in my opinion. Unbuilt, this weighs almost 6 pounds. 5 pounds, 14.9 ounces. 2,691 grams. So with the Keycaps PCB switches, definitely over 6 pounds. Import Shark, thank you so much for gifting a sub. And Patesma, thank you so much for the tip. It has been flashed on QMK, and when I go on VIA, it recognizes it. But when I press a key, it doesn't do anything. I'm not sure. Maybe a cable problem? If QMK and VIA can detect it, I don't see why it shouldn't work on your computer. Layer issue? Oh, you may be on a different layer. That's another thing. You may be on... Maybe you might have moved to a secondary layer and not transitioned back to first. Good point, Mr. Gameball. How do I change that? You would have to figure it out. I don't know what layout you programmed in. All right, let's start off by putting the bump-ons. Pat my wiener. Okay, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime sub. Can you do the cat cam? The cats are not to be found near me currently. I will turn it on if they come back to the cat tower.
Hi.
Where's the merch? I don't know. No merch here. Keyboard looks so slick. Yeah, this is the work of Mr. Honeybush. Everyone needs HBCP. They're only 4.5K aftermarket. Hit me up if you want one. Okay, Jack Static. Nice. Okay, bump-ons are on. Fit perfectly in the holes. Also, sand-blasted brass weight. Sandblasted is so nice. Okay, so we can actually put this away for now. We won't be needing this for a while. Let's just set it to the side right there. because this is the plate we're gonna use. And the PCB is here. Looks like we need to cut this. Shine is for kids. Extra plate? No, this plate had issues. So Heine sent out a fixed one. PVD sucks? I agree. Well, some PVD look nice, but when it comes to brass weight on bottom, I feel like most of the time sandblasted looks better. Ooh, we got a big ass PCB. Kevin Pliss, thank you so much for the tier 2, oh sorry, 7 months. Welcome back. Mr. honeybush. PCB right here. Is this already VIA compatible, Heine, or do I have to make it VIA? Ooh, also Woops, if you're still here, you'll be happy to hear programming this is going to be much easier. So I walked Woops through flashing with GMK, but since then there have been developments, and reprogramming this is going to be exponentially easier. Uh-oh, does not like my USB port. Facecam is dead. Oh. Uh-oh. Hello? Ooh, Mr. Tyler.dev, hello. All right, looks like it is VIA detected. Dink. So let's go to key tester, test matrix. Where are my tweezers at? Okay. Oh, Tyler, also, I saw your DM. I might be free later today, if you're free. Probably free during the weekend, if you're busy today, at night. Valorant today? Yeah, I'll probably play some Valorant after the build. I did prep the majority of my stabs, so hopefully that saves us some time. Just ping me, my sleep schedule is wild. That's not surprising. What VIA should I download? The latest version of VIA. Oh, pipe key. Oh, there we go. What's the latest version? I believe it's whatever is on caniusevia.com. If you go to caniusevia.com, it should automatically, wherever it takes you to download, it should be the latest version. Latest is 127? Yeah, that sounds about right. You want to go get boba later? Oh, hello, Sean. Ooh. I have a call regarding important stuff around 2:30, 3. So depending on how late that goes, if you're free, I'm down. Ah, see, I'm not important enough. Please. No, I'm saying if you're open to going later at night, I'm down. Is it worth it to lube my Zilents V2s? I would say so, yeah. Social distance? Yeah, Sean. So my friend Sean's been social distancing me his whole life. 'Cause he actually just hates me. Yo, Caleb, what's up? Okay, 2 more keys. All right, this PCB works. Nice. I am wondering, Mr. Whoops, are you here? Is Mr. Whoops in chat still? Did he leave? He might have left. So we're gonna go with 65 bottom row. And we should do split. Wait, what? Can I not choose? Is this the only layout I can go with, Heiny? I can't do 2 1.5s here? Split backspace, split left shift, bottom row, split right numpad. Do you want any of these split, Mr. Whoops? I can make this a 2U key right here. I don't know if you're seeing it on the screen. But like I can split the numpad if you want. You got fancy new software? Well, it's not mine, Tyler, but this is the QMK, the open source software that most custom PCBs come with. They have a new fancy GUI, let's say. Is VIA greater than QMK now? No. That is an inaccurate statement. Well, yes, that is inaccurate. VIA is QMK, VIA runs on top of QMK, yes. I think Mr. Whoops died. I'm gonna guess we have no splitting. Just how you have it there? Alright. Wait, I swore on the... Okay. Nice. Works for me. Got it. So because this is a giant keyboard, I did have most of the stabs prepped. But we still need to do 2 stabs together. So I will bring out my 2U. On my phone? Oh, no worries. No, it's my fault. I should have asked you before. Where? There's my 2U. We can hit up some essential businesses after Boba. Okay. Where are my 625 stabs? There's my 625 stab. Taeha X redacted DJ livestream? I'm not good enough to be a DJ like Sean. Wait, we have someone named Hetty who subscribed with a tier 1 sub. Is that the K-pop star Hetty? Thank you so much for the tier 1 sub. Daffler, thank you so much for the 5 months. Yo, John Nguyen, thank you so much for the 2 months. How are you doing? I'm down to teach you, yeah, but I'll never be as great as you. Patesma, so the VIA recognizes Tokyo 60, and when I go to the key tester, some of them don't work. Do I need new switches? I would say if it doesn't work, pull out the switch, see if the pin is bent. It's possible you didn't put the pin in correctly. Imagine Girls' Day building keys. Yo, Girls' Day, GOAT group. I love Girls' Day. Grab his tea. Hello, VBI Spencer. Thanks so much for the tier 1 sub. Alright, let us clip
잭스 스태틱 기프티드 어티어 1섭 트웨인 절즈 큐미 데이아 헬브 기본 26 기프트 섭즈 인터 채널.
Are you finally doing? No, we are not doing that Viperman GT. What kind of programming did you do before Twitch? I did a bit of backend and infrastructure and testing work. Sojin and Harry all day? I think those are my top 2. Sorry, Europe. I mean, Yuta is pretty dank too, Zekin. Mr. Redacted S's bias was Yuta for Girls' Day. I mean, Yuta is pretty dank too, but I'm more of like the... I don't know, Yuta seemed a little too intense for me. Jack Static? Wait, what? You just gifted a sub to Angel's Kimmy? Is she in chat? you just chose to gift her a sub. Thank you so much for the sub, Jack Static. Mina's eyes smile melt me. I think Mina was my least favorite out of that group. Wait, Hetty saying Yura number 1. Why is your name Hetty then? Savage? I mean, I'm just saying within that group, if I had to rank them, Mina was my last in that group. What's your favorite Korean fried chicken spot? Ooh. I don't even know. I haven't tried Korean chicken since this whole quarantine stuff happened. But there's a couple in the OC area that I go to. Just at Bonchon this weekend. Nice, that's a pretty popular one. Gyocheon in LA, super good. That's so far, Mitch. LA. As much as I like Gyocheon, it is not worth the 1.5-hour drive for me. Pelicana is greater than Gyocheon? Yeah, there's a Pelicana that opened up in Orange County. It's pretty dank. You know what? I think Jax is just a simp. I agree, Soran. I like that narrative. Jax Static is a simp. They do to go right now, and there's no traffic. Easy 30 minutes. Gen Korean barbecue in Corona is lit. Yeah, Gen's pretty nice for Korean barbecue. What is simp? Jack Static says. Oh boy. I don't even know what the current definition of simp is anymore. I feel like the definition of simp has been evolving very rapidly these past couple months. Simp is an overused term. It's definitely overused now. Like a month or 2 ago, literally every Twitch streamer was talking about simps.
아이.
Brother Core with a tier 2 sub for 11 months. Thank you. Welcome back. It's the first time I have used it. Kaz Cap my fave though. Yeah, we haven't seen Kat in a long time too. Do you think the $8 screw and stabs on Amazon are legit? I don't know. I didn't even know you could purchase screw and stabs off Amazon. Big Rona? How's your dad doing? Yeah, how are your parents doing, Ka? TBH, I miss your parents more than you, Ka. I bought some, they kind of suck. GG Unity. Oh no. That's what happens when you purchase parts. Not recommended by me. Whoa, AF Doll, thank you so much for the 2 gifted subs. Thank you, thank you. Also, if you guys haven't heard, Mr. Unity also starting up some keyboard commission services. Show him some love, chat. We need to get as many keyboard streamers out there until one day Twitch makes a category just called keyboards. And you could stream under the keyboard category. What key switches will you be using? This will be using 65-gram Zilents V2s. Lube with Tribosys 3204. No, we don't. I don't know, it might be possible. What if keyboard content creation took over Twitch? They will be as dumb as you, Zombamon says. Okay. Wouldn't streaming under keyboard close you to the people who are just browsing makers and crafters? Browsing makers and crafters, you say, Batkev. You say that as if people actually browse the makers and crafting category on Twitch. You speak as if the makers and crafting category even exists on Twitch. I'm pretty sure, bro. I wonder how makers and crafting ranks in terms of viewership. I wouldn't be surprised if makers and crafting is like towards the bottom in terms of category browsed or viewed. Very low. Imagine using Twitch for anything, something else. Very low, yeah. Yeah, which is kind of sad though. Because like for a lot of makers and creatives, I feel like Twitch is actually, or like live streaming their process is it's a great way to like engage with their customers and like provide entertainment for people. But it's just a very small presence on Twitch. All right. What the fudge?
커스텀 키부츠 원스 메이블 투 파인드 어 나이스 보드 윌 헤드 유 빌드 잇 호플리 더 노컴즈 백순.
I'd assume half of the makers and crafting viewers are for this channel. GG, WoW is down. Holy, this man's stimulus check just came in. Thank you so much for the tip. I replaced the switch. Thank you for getting me to custom keys. Once I'm able to find a nice board, we'll have you build it. Hopefully the number 2 comes back soon. I mean, if you're done, if you want me to build you a keyboard, my build service is open year round. You got that COVID money? Views on this stream is 1K out of the 1.7 total in makers and crafting right now. Nice. Open year round except when they're not. Well, I work in batches. So once my queue is full, I close it up, but I will be providing services throughout the year, let's say that. Taeha Raven, thank you so much for 3 months. Which switch is smoother stock? Gateron Inks or C3 Tangerines? C3 Tangerines. Keycult streams have been dope though. Cool to see how they're doing. Yeah, like when Keycult and Salvin like streaming the CNC process, that's not something most people do. That's not something most people have ever seen. Like there's a huge potential for those kind of streams to do well. But it's also a matter of viewer base. Like the majority of Twitch viewers are probably young teens. They also don't care about they don't care about watching a CNC machine and how it works. They care about Fortnite and Minecraft and Raid Shadow Legends. We love Raid Shadow Legends. I'm a teen and I love watching CNC. I would say you're in the minority, Seelin. Good for you. I mean, not that playing Fortnite is bad, but Ayrton Zonan, thank you so much for the bits. I feel like especially during this time of quarantine, people should try to do something productive at least, instead of gaming all day like me. What are your thoughts on GMK 8008? I think it's a great looking set. I own a set myself. Should I wait for the Tofu V2, the NK65, or the Kbd 67? Ooh, I mean the new NK65 is going to be pretty nice, if I had to guess. And if you like that purple whatever, I mean it looks like polycarb. Is it polycarb? Whatever material that purple is. I could try waiting. What about the fourth option? Decent 65. Well, Decent 65 is a different price bracket from those boards he mentioned. I want a canoe. You had one on your TwitchCon table. Oh, I did, yes. That was not mine. That was actually the guy who was helping me out. That was his personal board. Also ripped that canoe. It suffered some damage during TwitchCon. Are the washers necessary? I saw you build with them a couple times recently. They are necessary in some builds. I just use them all the time. Doesn't hurt to use it. That dude sold it on Mech Market this morning? Oh, nice. What size washers? I believe I don't think these are just called M2 wash. Maybe they are called M2. The screw size is M2. You can, I have it linked on my Amazon storefront. You go to amazon.com/shop/Taeha types. It's in there. Was that a customer Mysterium TKO case? Yes. Was it a custom? I have no idea if that was a custom Mysterium case. I did not keep up with the Mysterium case, so I assumed that's how it came. Cow Nashi, hello. It wasn't, it used the open source case files. Okay, there you go. I think he used the public case files and had the case made. I see. Watching stream and making holy pandas, what has this hobby done to me? Have you ever get bored when building keyboard? I wouldn't say I get bored. I still enjoy building keyboards. Ooh. Each build is different and unique. Okay. Ooh. This hand filing of honeybush working very nice. Fits well. Alright. These are the switches we are building with today. I never get bored because I just stare at Nathan's face all day. Okay, Unity. Just bought a key cult number 2 on Amazon. Okay, Wesley. What used open source case files? The Mysterium TKO. Does that go there? Yes, it does. Hunter Optic, thank you so much for the 2 months. Hopefully I said that right. Is there a large difference in feel between 67 gram and 62 gram tangerines? Depends on the person, but I personally think 5 grams of difference is noticeable. I think most people can differentiate 62 from 67 gram. 5 grams seems not that a lot, but it's your fingers can perceive quite a bit more than you think. Even reduction in switch travel. So generally switches, their travel distance is a total of 4 millimeters. Even if you, with like speed switches that are around 3.4, 3.6, just shaving off 0.4 millimeters is pretty noticeable. Spoon, thank you so much for the tier 1 sub. Another hot swap build? This is not hot swap. Alright, no rattle there. No rattle there. No rattle there. Nice, soothe, no rattle everywhere. It sounds so scratchy. All silent switches, if you get close enough to the mic, will sound extremely scratchy. There's no way to capture silent switch sound. Okay, we can continue with the build. Would you say to film Gat Ink Blacks? I don't think they need it. If you really wanted to, you could. I personally don't lube Gat Inks. Goose, thanks so much for the bits. What are your thoughts on the Ampro 2? It's a nice starting off board. I'm not really the person to ask about pre-built keyboards. No, I do lube, Doopy. I don't film. Is there a high-end TKL that is currently obtainable with a layout that doesn't remove Windows control keys? When you say currently obtainable, you mean like not in group buy or? I mean, if you want a TKO that doesn't have the win keyless blocker, there's definitely options out there. Like without spending 3,000 on Mech Market, I believe you could probably get an early version of the TGR Jane. I think there is a win key model out there. Just get a Real Force round 2. Yeah, I mean Real Force if you like Topra. Honestly, Real Force is a dank keyboard. If you can find a Mech 27 V1, I believe there are also WinKey models. There are a couple V2s floating out there. I forget if the V2 provided a WinKey model. You could get the Duck Orion, also has a WinKey model. Not Lysol, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime sub. Not OV, thank you so much for the tier 1 sub. Is it overkill to film and lube the tangerines? No, I think tangerines need lube and film. I have a Mech 27 V1. Yo, that's a... Is a Mech 27 V1 considered vintage now? Nova Touch is coming back too? Well, was it confirmed? I saw Cooler Master's tweet about it. But I don't know if that's actually confirmed. Have you seen the Think 6.5 round 2? I think I saw the teaser on Instagram. They're working with yeah, I think it was teased on Instagram, right? Sven is for me. Thank you so much for the bits. Have you tried the Durgod Hades 68 key? I have not. I will leave reviews of pre-built keyboards to those who specialize in it. What was your first custom build? My first nice custom build was my Fiel. Dennis Brochill, hello. Have you seen the IDEO Bow 1i8? I've seen pictures. I have not played around with one. Is this going to be a YouTube video? Yes. I export most of my VODs. Mr. Frackno, hello. You are up early today. I feel like you stayed up last night. Whoa, Dennis, thank you so much for gifting a sub. Where did you get your PCB from? This is the PCB that comes with this kit. This is not a PCB you can just use in other CP1800 layouts. Well, I could be wrong. I don't know if Heine's CP1800 layout is universal, but just to err on the side of being safe. Has XD, thanks so much for the 2 months. And Peppy Toad, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime sub. Is Super Lube fine for stabs? There are tons of people who do use Super Lube for stabs. I have not tried it myself, but a lot of people in the community still do, so I'm guessing it's fine. I'm Dan Perks, thanks so much for the Twitch Prime sub. Null Sprite, thanks so much for the Twitch Prime sub. Who is your favorite Animal Crossing villager? I like Stitches. Are you gonna play any games later? I'll probably play some Valorant today. Nebula, hello, welcome back. Welcome back. Have you modded a Nova Touch on stream? Nope. Not on stream. Have you considered getting Pokemon for the Switch? Not really. In terms of games, all I've been interested in right now is Valorant. Pokemon is not worth $60? How are the new gens of Pokemon? I think the last Pokemon I played was Fire Emblem. Wait, is it Fire Emblem? Is that a thing? It's like Fire Emblem and Leaf Green, I think. Pokemon Fire Red. Fire Red was the last Pokemon I played. Boomer? I don't know. When it comes to Pokemon, I'm kind of old school. I don't like this. I don't like the new graphics of Pokemon. And I don't like the new like fighting animations and system. I like the OG Pokemon style. You're more of a Pokemon guy? No, that's joke from last night. OG Pokemon all the way? Yeah. Pokemon Yellow is best? Ooh. Of course, you gotta go Yellow. Pokemon Gold, also classic. I also really like the storyline of Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire. Emerald? I don't think I played Emerald. Emerald came out after Fire Red, right? What lube to buy? I've never lubed any switches, but I really want to try it. If you are new to lubing, I'd say start off with something like 3203 or 3204, Tribosys. It's Sunny Colt, thanks so much for the bits. Emerald came out after Ruby and Red. Huh, maybe I skipped Emerald then. Because I also thought, didn't Leaf Green and Fire Red come out after Ruby and Sapphire? What happened to Pumpkin the cat? Yo, that's old news. The vet said she was pretty stressed in our house. Like she was sick and wasn't getting better, so we returned her. Yeah, the vet just said she wasn't adjusting well because she was a feral cat when she arrived at the shelter when we initially adopted her. And she wasn't adopting well, so we returned her back to the shelter. I'd be stressed if that was that close to Nathan. How do you know what type of lube you need to use? That's the thing, Star Shopping. You don't know. It's all preference. You could ask me. It's what I prefer. You might end up hating it. As with a lot of things in the keyboard hobby, people think there's this like absolute formula. But it's preference. Even when it comes to like how I feel about keycaps or switches, it's my preference. Game Boy SP was such a magical time. Yo, SP. Ooh. When the SP came out, I was like, I feel like every kid's mind was blown. They were like, whoa, what is this cool tech? Because before, was there an intermediary before SP? I had the Game Boy Color. Oh, Game Boy Advance, yeah. So I never owned the Advanced. I went from Game Boy Color to Game Boy SP, and I was like, whoa, mind blown. And the compactness, ooh, how you could fold it in half, that was big brain. TBH still playing my SP, ooh. The feel when my mom smashed my Game Boy Color for playing too much. Yo, my mom smashed my Game Boy SP for playing too much. It was a sad day. She legit took a hammer. She smacked it in front of my eyes. She was like, no more gaming for you. Okay. Let us... actually, let me confirm the bottom row, just to be safe. Korean mom vibes. In terms of console history, I don't have much. I wasn't much of a console gamer growing up. I had the Nintendo 64, but the only two games I had were Pokemon Stadium and Super Mario. And I had the Game Boy Color. Game Boy SP, PSP, and then I had the Xbox Scorpio for like a month. Didn't like the game choices on Xbox, so switched to PS4. And then I never really played my PS4, so I ended up selling that too. But when PS5 comes out, I'll probably buy it because I'm a streamer now. I need some gaming content. Scorpio lol. Yeah, I made a mistake. I got debated by my friends. No Wii. I've never owned a Wii. Never owned a GameCube. Never had PS2. I did play PS2 games over at my friend's house growing up. Never had the 3D or 3DS. But like also by choice. I was more of a PC gamer growing up. You know, I much preferred to play games like Gunbound and Maple Story over Nintendogs. I don't know, when Nintendogs came out and people were like blowing into their Nintendo to make the bubbles come out, I was just like, huh? But that was a thing. Nintendogs was huge when it came out. People went crazy over that. Okay, I'm gonna see if we can actually put two 1.5s. No, I don't think we can, because it's not supported in VIA, right? VIA did not have support for that. So I guess we just go 3 1Us here. Why Taeha play all the standard Cali Asian video games? Okay, buddy. Gunbound and Maple Story were actually amazing games. I'm sad Gunbound died. Gunbound is such a good game. I also played a ton of Roller Coaster Tycoon. Yo, Roller Coaster Tycoon, low-key banger. I also obviously played the Age of Empires series. I love that franchise. I also played a ton of Age of Mythology. What else did I play? Oh, I had a huge Warcraft 3 phase, yeah, and Diablo, yeah. I've never played Civ. That's a game series I've never played. Sean recommended I pick up Civ 5 or Civ. There's Civ 6 now, right? But yeah, I've never played a single game of Civ. I'm also scared to. Cause it's like a style of game I might like. And it might eat up a lot of my time. Me neither. Age of Mythology is so legit. Yo, Age of Mythology, so good. Civ 5 is better than Civ 6? I see. Is Civ a good game to stream? Is it a fun game to watch? Whoa, Rolling in Helm's Deep. Hello. Dude, Age of Mythology and the Age of Empires? Yo. I mean, you shouldn't play with cheat codes, but the cheat codes in Age of Mythology, ooh, they were so fun. You could get like flying hippos that shot out rainbow beams. Do you guys remember those cheat codes? You could spawn like a bajillion titans and just destroy your enemies. You could get a car with machine gun. Yeah, the cheat codes for Age of Mythology were pretty funny. Roller Coaster Tycoon is GOAT? Yeah, you guys know what I'm talking about. Nathan SMH? What? Why are you saying SMH? What'd I do? What did Mr. Soran tweet out? Oh, Mr. BT putting out a lubing tutorial. Wait. Stealing your views? I mean, just wait until my video comes out. He oriented his Switch the wrong way. Keycult, hello, what are you drinking? I'm drinking coffee using beans from a local, not technically local, but somewhat close cafe. It's their house blend. It's kind of, yeah, it's very cold now. All right. Let us get to startering. Sleepy365, thanks so much for the Switch Prime sub. Lelantos, thanks so much for 10 months. What do you think about coding on a 60% keyboard? I mean, a lot of programmers swear by 60% for coding. I'm weird. A lot of coders, they're all about the, ooh, I can do everything with my keyboard. My hand never has to leave the home row. I don't care about that. I actually didn't like coding on a 60%. I still much prefer my dedicated arrow keys and moving to it over doing stuff from the home row, like Vim style. I don't care too much for Vim style arrow keys. Yeah, I don't know. No, I do use Vim. I was a Vim user. Ooh, Jennifer, hello. I'm a coder and I approve this message. Yeah. One Piece is coming to Netflix? Wait, what? You're trolling. One Piece is actually coming to Netflix? But they would be behind, right? Only one season. Oh, only season one? That doesn't... Come on. Why would they bring just season one to Netflix? Season one? How are they even allowing season one on Netflix? That's like 20-year-old animation right there. Season one is probably like public domain now. All right. It is time for our favorite time of the stream. Sponsor time. We are dialing the recipe for the top right now. We haven't milled more bottoms. Ooh. Ooh. They'll probably bring on the other seasons after though. Probably, but I feel like Netflix, even if they caught up, they wouldn't be the first to get releases. I don't know. All right, the first sponsor of today's stream is DixieMech. Head on over to dixiemech.com/Taeha GMK Nautilus round 2 still running. Still have a chance to grab a set. GMK Nautilus round 2. It's got a fantastic desk mat and great color theme. I owned and still own round 1, so I probably won't be joining in on round 2. But I recommend you guys do. I also really like the desk mat. Sorry, not the novelties. I feel for GMK Nautilus, I can't speak. For GMK Nautilus, novelties are a must. I don't care too much for novelties usually, but if I'm being honest, Nautilus looks booty without the novelties. If you buy a base set, buy the novelties. But you could also purchase Pelican cases if you want to protect your keyboards, desk mats like the one I'm using, as well as Taeha type stickers. If you guys haven't seen, Dixie Mech is moving into a new, should we call it a warehouse? New warehouse? Hopefully you guys heard the news. Dixie's been posting some behind the scenes of their renovation of their new place. We're seeing some improvements happening over in Dixie's life. Go check it out. I do have a discount code with Dixie Mech using code Taeha sweet-tay at checkout saves you 5%. Only off in-stock items, so it won't work for your GMK Nautilus purchase, but for all the desk mats and other things that Dixie has in stock on his website, it should work. The next sponsor we have is Kbd Fans. Head on over to kbdfans.com. They've got tons of great bang for buck products on their website. If you aren't looking to spend too much in the hobby just yet, great place to start. Very affordable relative to other things in the hobby. And you still get quite a banger product. Next, we have Keycult. Head on over to keycult.com. They have been streaming themselves, learning about their new CNC machine. They've been milling out some future boards they're going to be selling on their streams as well. Go check them out. Give them a follow. But yeah, Keycult makes great high-end custom keyboard kits that I absolutely love. Next we have Novel Keys. Head on over to novelkeys.xyz.
Power commission to you soon.
Ooh, Tommy. Bauer commission to you soon. Thank you so much for the 8 months. Where was I? Novel Keys. GMK Bushido is still alive. You can also purchase tons of switches on their website, as well as desk mats, keyboard merch, type stickers, you name it. Check out novelkeys.xyz. I do have a discount code with Novel Keys as well. Using code Taeha Keys at checkout saves you 5% off in-stock items. Once we figure out the free machining, oh, Mr. Keycult, trying to figure out some free machining, huh? Mr. Chortle, hello. You forgot. Ah, boards, yes. I told myself I was going to do boards. I'm not used to boards being on Novel Keys. Novel Keys also vendoring boards now. You can join the Decent 65, a board designed by Mr. Soran, our head mod, and Stormlex. Go check it out. It's going to be an amazing board, especially for the price point. Decent 65, as well as 7V by Gawk on Novel Keys. I still don't have any updates on when I'm receiving the 7V Proto. Please don't ask. I'm not going to answer. I will update you guys when I know it's coming. But I know just as much as you guys about a 7V Proto build. Essentially nothing, other than the fact that it's happening sometime. Android Rex, thank you so much for gifting a sub to Mr. Salvin. And whoa, Alex Sotos, didn't know you were here. Thank you so much for 2 months. He's lying, he has it. I wish I had it. The next sponsor is Prime Keyboards. Head on over to primekb.com. You can purchase the Duck Sidewinder and Duck Raven from their website currently if you're in the market for a nice tray mount keyboard, as well as these nice switches called Alpacas whenever they restock. Durox stabilizers and little diodes for your PCBs if they are missing some. Next we have, it's getting hot, SwitchMod. Head on over to switchmod.net/types. GMK Frost Witch is live. A very pretty purple / lavender themed keycap set by the one and only Megaforce of the keyboard community. I also get all of my lubes from SwitchMod. Highly recommend Krytox 205 grade 0 for stab lubing, and all of SwitchMod's lubes work great for switches. I do have a discount code, no, sorry, not discount code, but using my affiliate link saves you 4% off your lube purchases. Free Mega Beef. Jath, Nick, thank you so much for the 3 months. No Limit though, thank you so much for the Switch Prime sub. And last but not least, we have Mr. zeopc.net/Taeha. That's where we got the switches from today. Zeo carries some very tactile switches called Zilents V2s. Purchase silent tactiles like Zilents. You can purchase silent linears and linears as well. Check out zeopc.net/Taeha. SwitchMod is sold out of lube. Yes, they will be restocking in the very near future. Everyone in the keyboard hobby is experiencing delays due to COVID-19, so please keep that in mind. Have you seen Clavier's new Animal Crossing boards? I have not. Is he making Animal Crossing boards? I'm guessing those are just one-off commissions. I wonder how many people are like me who just found out about the keyboard community and can't find anything to build. RIP, that is a lot of people right now. Currently for the keyboard community, there is way more demand than supply. And this COVID-19 situation definitely does not help for meeting the supply needs. The demand needs, sorry. But people are trying. Vendors are obviously trying to stay in business. They are trying their best to get products out to you guys. Corey R, thank you so much for the tier 1 sub. Do you know where to buy in Europe? Yeah, mykeyboard.eu is a great EU vendor. There's also Oblotsky Industries. 2 vendors that I highly recommend. I'm new to the keyboard building community. I've avoided the meta and just built ortho boards. Oh, I wonder. Maybe. Does anyone have a question to Oblotsky? Can you bother him at the moment? How do you spell that last one? Oblotsky, Oblotzky. And hopefully you know how to spell industries. Dr. James in Cadenza. In Candenza. Thanks for the tier 1 sub. I have less progress now. It's not even finding the Tokyo 60 as a device on the VIA and QMK toolbox. Please help. Patesma, it might be easier if you ask in my help channel on my Discord. It's really hard to debug without knowing what you've been doing or screenshots. I'm sure if you reach out to someone and help and post screenshots of what you're seeing on your computer, someone could help you out. But if QMK was working and it doesn't work now, either you have somehow screwed up the drivers or you just flashed a blank layout somehow. Or your cable got broken in the process somehow. Or maybe your port got broken somehow in the process. Lots of things. Do you have an idea on if anything can be done about delays? Is it a materials thing or something else? There are a lot of businesses pivoting at the moment that could probably help. I don't know if anything can be done. It's just the chain of supplies. There's delays throughout the whole process, right? Getting stuff out of China, there's been delays. Even with shipping, there's been delays. Everyone's just taking precaution as well. Well, I guess maybe one thing people can do, I guess moving production to America might speed things up, but that would drive up prices insanely high. And currently not feasible for most people. Although I'm sure even if production was moved to America, people here in the States would experience delays. Kona, hell yeah, brother. American made. Hey, Keycult keyboards are going to be American made, Kona. True. The real move now for Keycult is to move to like some very deep southern state. And then there'll be true Kona. Made in America. Somewhere out in the middle of nowhere, Midwest. Let's move to Texas. Texas is too mainstream. Oh, actually, I feel like a lot of people are moving to Texas nowadays. Alabama, they can just live next to Dixie. Yo, what up, Kuroy? Ooh, Mr. Keycult does not know what Kona is. How do we describe Kona to Keycult? How to describe That's an issue I've been having. How do you explain Twitch emotes to people who aren't in the Twitch culture? We're kind of in it. I don't know, Keycode. If you don't know Kekona, you're still very fresh. The keyboard community is also kind of isolated from Twitch. Like the viewers that I have on my stream and other keyboard streams, very different kind of chat and viewers you would have from like watching XQC or at the LA meetup. Nathan was saying Kekona, Pepega, and Poggers out loud in public. What are you talking about, Corey? You're spreading slander now. I definitely was not saying any of those in public. Croy actually hard trolling me. He did it at TwitchCon too? Okay, you guys are actually hating. I do not use Twitch Speak IRL. You were watching Dreamcaster and they were speaking Korean and he just yelled Poggers? I did not say Poggers at the Dreamcatcher concert. He is all the time saying how Pepega is this and how Kekona is that. Okay, buddies. You guys are all banned. Get out of my stream. Where did you see Dreamcatcher live? I saw them at the LA concert last December. Yeah, I went with two of my mods, Kroy and Aloed, and Mr. Quantric was there too.
여 마드 이즈 콰이트 탁식 터데이 I feel you 네이선.
Yo, Steel Win, thanks so much for the tip. Your mod is quite toxic today. I feel you. That's everyday Steel Win. Luffy, no, I don't want to burn you. N3SS, thanks so much for the tier 1 sub. Only today we are toxic always. Should that be my new concept? Should I just... Is there anyone that's like that? Just like the internet's punching bag. Bully me so you don't bully others IRL. Just you, Chris? Peter Park? I feel like Peter Park's chat isn't toxic. They'll like troll him, but it's like a funny troll. It's not like, I wouldn't say it's like a mean troll. Riot is on the emote bait. Keemstars? Sir Night Eye OW, thanks so much for the Twitch Prime sub. Otis, thanks so much for the Twitch Prime sub. Jake Paul is the internet's punching bag? Okay, but that's because it's Jake Paul. Who are you building for today? We are building for a streamer friend of mine named Woops. He does a lot of VR. He's a very good beatsaber streamer. He is also a huge Persona 5 fanatic. Plays a lot of rhythm games, I think, too. Alright, did we finish? Sorry. Giveaway? There is no giveaway today. Man, I'm out of coffee. Feels sad. Alright, let us check for straightness. Okay, can we get a mod straightness check going? Any straight mods avail? Fake gasket or bergamot? What are you saying, memories? Ooh, caps. Oh, well, caps lock is not fixed. Talking to Soran? Oh, I see. I see. Short right shift is straight. Tab. Caps lock. So many things to check for with this build. I believe this is it. That Rukia was for you? Yes. It was a unit I got to keep. Are those the client's keycaps? These are not the client's keycaps. Mr. Woops is waiting on a GMK set to put on this. I'm just using mine for the time being to check for straightness. Ooh, caps lock looks straight. left shift. Slightly crooked. Mr. Woops is currently cooking an egg on a VR headset. What? Oh, that just made this worse. What was the group buy price of this board? I believe mid 400s, 500. Okay, caps lock looks straight. Okay. Left side looks good. To straighten the keys, are you just rewarming the solder and moving the key? Yes. In your opinion, what is the most satisfying switch? Topra. Do extras from group buys usually cost the same price or more compared to the group buy price? It's really up to the designer, but extras generally tend to cost more. Ooh, backspace looking straight. Enter key slightly off. Did you see Kbd Fans teasing a custom HHKB case for like the actual HHKB? I did not. I was not aware Kbd Fans was working on a custom HHKB case. That's interesting. Wow. Wow. What? What? Wait. This almost looks like this is just going to... No, it is custom. Okay, at first I thought he was just gonna enclose the entire plastic casing in a plastic casing somehow because of the black plastic looking thing here. But I don't think that's the case. This is actually a custom case. Okay. Interesting. All right. Right side mods. Looking pretty good. All mods have passed the straightness test. Did we miss any switches?
In new to this and IDK where to start. Is it a bad idea to buy a pre-built keyboard like the key or the Rama Foundry tools? THX for getting me into this.
The future sponsor, thank you so much for the tip. I'm new to this and I don't know where to start. Is it a bad idea to buy a pre-built keyboard? Is it a bad idea to buy a pre-built keyboard like a Ducky or the Rama Foundry Jewels? Thanks for getting me into this. Oh, what a take! The Rama Foundry Jewels is now a pre-built keyboard. Or did I interpret that? Is it a bad idea to buy a pre-built keyboard like a Ducky or the Rama Foundry Jewels? I interpreted English correctly, right? Well, okay, well, first of all, Ducky and the Rama Foundry Jewels, very different price points. I would say save up for the Rama Foundry Jewels. Rama Foundry Jewels, also not a pre-built. You will have to assemble it yourself. Jaime, thank you so much for the bits. Kiss my keyboard. Okay, maybe. Patesma, thanks for the, I know you told me to go on your Discord, but I just tested the PCB where the switch is not working. It works fine, so it is a switch issue. Nice. John Char, thanks so much for the Switch Prime sub. Oh, I'm testing. No, you didn't. He's saying get the Rama or a pre-built. Talk to me about your thoughts on the Kara. I mean, the Kara. Oh, this is momentary, right? At the price point that Rama is trying to aim the Kara at, I mean, I think it's a no-brainer. $160 for an injection molded, aesthetic-looking keyboard. Insta buy. Even if you don't need it, just buy it. Buy it. If you don't like it, you could gift it to someone for Christmas or their birthday. $160 for a person of your choice that you really care about. Not too bad of a gift. Aren't they aiming for a price of $160? This guy is always talking about gifting people. I'm just saying, when it comes to like, after you pass a certain threshold of paying for something, it's not too hard to resell it. Or maybe it's just the hobbies I'm in. Like camera gear, you could easily move camera gear and get back most of what you paid for. I mean, they're obviously going to depreciate. Like I'm getting into custom knives, I could easily move the custom knives and get back most of what I paid for without having lost much. Shoes, yeah, you could easily move shoes. Depending on what kind of like clothing you're into, you could easily move clothing. I mean, you could flip a lot of those stuff too if you're into flipping. PC parts, I feel like PC parts probably depreciate. But, okay, let's reprogram this first. This is triggering as left shift. This should be right shift. 160 is not a lot of money for something that will be pretty good. Yeah, I mean, I feel maybe people are having reservations about the fact that Rama is doing injection molding for the first time, but I'm pretty sure with Rama's level of care, it's gonna be fine. I am speculating. I'm not speaking for Rama, but if you're asking for my opinion, I trust Rama to do a great first injection molded keyboard. What do we do with this right side? I don't like this. But what is also up with this numro? Numlock? This should be minus, right? Where's the minus? What should we put up here? Delete, insert, page up, page down? Okay, sure, that works. What's a momentary layer 1? Nothing. Alright, that's fine. Okay, keyboard works fine. Kara seems to be only HHKB layout for now. We'll see, we'll see. I don't know. I'm also personally not the type. I don't like speculate too much when things are just released or announced. The cat stole my... They took my keycap puller again. Okay, let's see. Like when like new camera gear comes out or the next iPhone specs are first like started to be rumored about. I mean, I'll take a read, but I don't think too much about it. I don't know if there's a point to like speculating. Just wait until they make the announcements. Rama did such a great job on his jewels. Oh no, Pluto. What about leaks? Same with leaks. I don't know. I mean, I guess. So you don't want leaks? No, I do want leaks, Key Cult. I do want them, but I'm saying unless it's a leak from the actual company themselves, or even if the official company did leak it, I don't think there's like people spend too much of their ridges trying to speculate what it's gonna be and waste all this time on the speculation stuff. Like just see the leak or rumor or tease and then move on with your day. And just have it in your mind, okay, this is what, I have some idea of what to expect. Just like One Piece theories? Yeah, I mean, I don't care too much for One Piece theories either. And then what am I supposed to do for the rest of the day? You do whatever you were supposed to do, Key Cult. Alright, I am going to go wash my hands. BRB chat. Washes hands, grabs cats. What's wrong with my cat? My cat's clean. It never goes outside. Cat poop, they clean themselves. I also wash my cats. I like your cat's great. Ooh, can someone make a GMK Nami? Color match to Nami's gray fur with a hint of orange. She's got like orange random bits here and there. All right. Let us get this keyboard assembled. Is that H2O? Yes. Just good old H2O. Okay. 1.5. Yes. Did Woops pay boutique prices for this build? Yes. What would you say is the hardest part with building a keyboard? The hardest part, technically, is probably the soldering. Once you learn how to solder, it's honestly not that bad. Assuming you're just doing through-hole switch soldering. I'd say lubing. Lubing and tuning, probably the hardest part of a build. Hardest part, getting a keyboard to build? True. Funny that Key Cult says it. Why is it so hard to buy GMK keycaps? Because GMK keycaps generally are all, they're just community project ideas that people try to make a reality, and once it's done, it's done. Hardest thing is affording it? True. That's too real. The hardest part is swiping your card for it. And the funny thing is, your first expensive keyboard is the hardest to buy. And after your first custom, once you experience a nice custom, it's just, you just slide. You just throw your money out. You lose all rationale and logic. Just take the plunge, chat. Take the plunge. Don't look back. One day you'll end up like all the other folks in the hobby. I remember how difficult it was to take the dive at first. Yo, I mean, yeah, I feel like that's a lot of people. It's a lot to stomach. The fact that you're paying several hundred for a keyboard. Unless you're like rich and a couple hundred is nothing to you, but for the majority of folks, a couple hundred is not chump change. Alright, let's take a look at this weight. Ooh, HBCP engraved on the weight. Wait, Mr. Honeybush, are you here? Where is the daughter? Where's the JST connector? I did not see a JST connector in the... Did Mr. Honeybush leave? There's no cable in this. You took the connect... Did I take the connector out at the beginning? I don't think I took out the connector. It dropped? You guys are hard trolling. There is no connector down here. Okay, buddies. What dropped when I picked up the electrostatic bag? Mr. Honeybush's sticker. There's nothing here. Microfiber cloth. Mr. Honeybush. Well, I mean, it's not necessary for the functionality of the board. It just, the indicators won't line up. Light up, sorry. Or would... Could I just... Could I yoink one of my JST connectors for it? No, I wasn't sent one. I'm pretty sure I did not drop it. You dropped something? No, what I dropped is this. It was this little strip. Is it under the plate? I highly doubt it's under the plate. The cable will not fit there. Maybe the cat's... No! If I had seen the cable, I would have remembered. Scan the VOD. I mean, someone can scan the VOD right now. Ooh, a bunch of... I think those are Chinese... No, Japanese characters. Thank you so much for the Twitch Prime sub. I got both and regret nothing. Oh, HBCP or Austin? I have not tried the Austin in person. But it looks not bad. Just scan the VOD, it's not there. That's what I thought. Well, I'll have to ask Mr. Heine for a GST connector. Oh boy, here we go again with the burger mount. Is that your Rukia? Yes. Oh wow, we actually got sent an extra. There's one there, one there, one there, one there. Oh, there's an extra O-ring. I'll take that. Okay. So now, just place this. Won't go in the hole. Wait a minute. It shouldn't be this hard for it to go in the hole. I don't recall the HBCP. Oh, okay. Just had to do a little finessing. I don't remember it being that hard, but we got it. Finally squeezed in, yeah. Bro, can I buy your poly gasket group buy spot for 15K? Sure. PayPal me 15K. I'll let you have my spot. I got it to work? Nice. What was the issue? Patesma. What was causing it to not work for you? Bonnie Mercury, thank you so much. Bonnie Mercury, thanks for the Twitch Prime sub. Is the iFixit kit good? I've never tried any of the iFixit kits. I'm guessing they must be though. A lot of people buy iFixit kits, right? I do want some of the tools that it comes with, not all, but I mean, I don't want all of it because I already have a lot of them, but there are some tools in there that I really want. I don't want to buy the whole kit. I fixed it as S tier tools. They are great. I see. Cutix, thank you. Very nice. Would recommend. Okay. Then we just place this on top here. And we screw these all together. I bet they would sponsor if you reach out, but I don't know, you said they don't. Does iFixit even sponsor people? Yeah, I mean, I don't know if I necessarily need or want an iFixit sponsorship. Sponsors LTT? Okay, but who wouldn't want to sponsor LTT? If you're as big as LTT, you could probably get any sponsor you wanted. They sponsor some tech YouTubers. They sponsor J2 Cents. J2 Cents is also a pretty big channel though. I forget how many subs he has, but J2 Cents is pretty big. Alright. They got Intel to send them 20K worth of Xeon Plat CPUs. I mean, how many views does Linus get on average per video? A couple million, right? 20K worth of equipment to get exposure to a couple million viewers. That's not too bad of an exchange. Alright, we have finished the build. Let me put this extra plate safely away. Alright, what keycap set to put in here, chat? Did you find the cable? I did not, Keycult. I think Heini actually just forgot. Black on white? Yeah, oh, Mr. Heine, you're here. Yeah, I don't have the cable, the JST connector for this. I will need that sent. All right, what keycaps, chat? 8008? That is an option, although we have already seen 8008 on a black keyboard. GMK Olivia, Handerbite, Camping, Striker. I could do Striker. Gabs the Lisper, thanks so much for the tier 1 sub. Something dark? Something dark, you see. Skiidata? Terminal? Ooh, I'm kind of feeling Skiidata or Terminal. Do you plan to game or not? I will game after, yes. Why? Skiidata? Should we try that? I am going to make an executive choice. Putting on Skiidata. Do we use the orange accents? Yes or no? Do we use these orange accents? Vote now in chat. Chat voted yes. 9 Manny, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime sub. Chat is wrong. I do kind of like the stealth without the accents for this. Christopher, you was talking about your nipple technique the other day. Ooh, what did Chris say about my nipple technique? What'd he say, huh? That it's weird? Okay. What set is Woops gonna use? I'm not sure. He ordered a couple sets, I believe. He is waiting on a couple group buys to fulfill, so up to his choice. He did like GMK Taro. I'm pretty sure he got Metaverse as well. I mean, he is a big Persona 5 guy, so. Would you mind showing a TKL next to this board? Sure. Sorry, I mean, I don't mind. I could do that. Propsy, thanks so much for the Twitch Prime sub. Why are keycaps so damn expensive? They just are. GMK knows they provide quality. There really is no other ABS keycap manufacturer currently that competes with GMK. I mean, you could go for cheaper keycaps with lower quality. There are cheaper markets out there, cheaper options out there, sorry. Where's my short shift? Flipped space? I don't know about flipped space. I'm not a flipped space bar user anymore. Just go Topro for dope stock dye subs. True. Topro stock keycaps are very nice. believe it was delete something something page up, page down. Probably delete home. Let's delete home, page up, page down. I'm gonna go all black. No accents today. And then Control Alt FN. How's that? This looks pretty nice, I would say. Have we not learned by now? Learned by now what? Democracy's fake. Yeah, free will is an illusion in my channel. Is there a hot swap version of this board with RGB? Okay, Jack Static. Wait, are you actually asking, or are you trolling? Trolling? Okay. All right. This is the finished board. This is missing the cable. Let's see how much this weighs. Oh, whoops, you're back. I thought you were making an egg in VR. All right, this keyboard completely built. 3,070 grams. He made it and ate it? Oh, nice. Ooh, 6 pounds, 12.3 ounces, almost 7 pounds. Just a little under 4 ounces shy of 7 pounds. That is this build. Okay. Can we get the words per minute bot started mods? As we grab the YouTube screenshot. Okay, it looks a little blue because of the lighting, but it's pretty black in person. Let me lower the brightness a bit. Side profile. Back profile. It's a USB-C cable. Look at the cutout on that port. It's the bottom. Uh-oh. Hold on. Okay, I'm gonna guess the bot is dead by now. Plug in. Are we ready for this? Gotta shift it all the way here. Bot is still live? It hasn't been a minute? All right, I'll wait for the bot to stop taking requests. It's done. Okay, that's what I thought. Okay, This is the HBCP with a brass plate with 65 gram Zilents V2s, Lube with Tribosys 3204. The keycaps are GMK Skiidata. It's gonna sound pretty bad. It's hard to capture silent switches on over a mic, but mouse clicks for reference in terms of loudness. Okay. Oh, we do this. Oh, this is so bad. I cannot type this week. 124. Nobody guessed 130. 124. These are what the mods sound like. Okay, I haven't eaten. EU streams. I'm very hungry and low energy. We all had faith. You let them down. Okay, buddies. Does it feel good? It feels very tactile. Maybe comparing it to my current board might help for sound difference. This is what my board sounds like. This is an unsilenced switch. It's definitely quieter. No, different switch. These are Cherry MX blacks. Okay, redo. 124 is too bad. Too bad. This is the 140. I feel it. Ah! 139. If I didn't mess up, that was easily a 142 or 3. Alright, I'll be content with this. One under my original guess. Yeah. Alright. This will be shipped out to Mr. Woops. Hopefully sometime next week. I don't know if you're watching Woops, but one of the cables was not sent. So these are indicator lights that should light up with like caps lock, num lock, scroll lock. And it's connected, it should be connected to the original PCB with a cable, but it wasn't sent. So it's being shipped out. So maybe 2 weeks or a week, I can ship this back to you, but this is the keyboard of Mr. Woops. This will probably replace his main keyboard, I'm going to guess. Yeah, once you feel this, you're gonna be like, ooh. Well, maybe you might, we'll see how you like the Switch, but in terms of the build, the quality of this case, definitely way better. Are you gonna send without keycaps? Yeah. Well, these are my keycaps. You ordered the keycaps to your place, right? These are my keycaps. If you like these keycaps, I could help you source it. Yeah. All right. There we go. That was today's build stream. Whoops trying to scam? No, he just said he's checking. Yeah, I told you guys, Whoops has a couple GMK sets coming his way. Whoops has fallen in deep. He's still, oh, someone said, can I compare this to a TKO? Let me bring out a TKO.
What case is 더 앨리스?
Well, the bezels aren't proper. I mean, it depends on what the bezel is like of the case. This has pretty thick bezels relative to the HBCP. If I line it up by the bezel, you have about 1.5 fingers worth left over here. If I align it to the keycaps lined up, yeah, still around there. Send me your A17, please. Man, you can get one cut though. I think Alec got one cut. But your fingers are fatter than mine? Fine. Hopefully you know what a chapstick width is like. I can put my chapstick here, and there's still a little bit more space. That